Hello everyone, today we are going to learn how to create horizontal navigation bars in CSS. First we are going to have a close check on the HTML and then to the CSS. So let's go. First we have an order list, some list items, and then anchor tags. What does that mean? We have first some. Let me just delete this stuff. Okay. It's just that a navigation bar consists in a list of anchors. But now, with the UL in the CSS, we must remove the icons, the list style type, the icons, the squares, circles, and whatever you want to. The margin and the padding in 0, so we remove the default settings of navigation, a browser, and then in the list item we should put display inline, so it will not go down. If you put block, that's the default one, it will go down, and we don't want that, right? Now we just add some more things. For the overflow, we have our overflow, of course, but to prevent it to break outside, we just hidden the overflow so it will not go down. The float left, we make everything floating left. Because it's float, we need to overflow hidden, so just get mess. In the display, now we put block because we have floating left. And the background color, we change the background color. Now we can see where the buttons are. Now we change some things. Instead of having the background color in the list item A or the normal list item, we have it on the UL, so the whole navigation bar will have that different color. Now a big transformation, right? First, we have our background color even darker. We have the color of the text white, because if the background color is darker, the color of the text should be lighter. We add some padding so it will be centered. The text align center in each list item. Their own space will be centered. So if you have 10 space, it will be around the 4 and the 8. So it will go 4 and 8, no, between the 4 and the 6, so it will be right in the middle. Understand me? Now the padding, keeping it cool. Text decoration, remove it, right? Because with that we will not have that annoying other lines because of the anchors. And when you hover something, you might already not notice that it will be darker. So it will be darker. You see, 333, 111. Sorry, but I think that I already had the active before, but I will explain you in a second. If you remove the class, you put it in another place, it will be the active one. So, what does that mean? If you have a lot of pages, you should have the CSS in an external file, and then when you are at home, you put the class active at home. If you are in the news, you put the class active in the news. The active class only changes the background color of the current page. And here, if you are hovering an anchor tag inside a list item and it's not an active, so if it's not green, if it's not the current page, it will become darker. So we don't put it darker, because if we just remove that not active, that's very good, I will just make it darker as well, and it's not good. It does not make any sense. Now, to make it easier to see, I just put the active in the about, and I put the float right. Why? Because you may want to put something in the right side of the screen just alone, like an about, a login, a logout, profile. And you don't need to have the inline CSS styling. You can have a class, just an example, float left Yes, it's float. Float. Right. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. And here, and you can see you can just put instead of that with the class. See, it works as well. Finally, we are right in the end. We have these pipes over here, just to make things different, to make things separatedly. I don't know if it's the right name, but we can see the last child. Sorry, before the last child, we want to go to the border right. What does that mean? We will create a border in the right side of 1 pixel with a solid line with that color, but not in the last child. The last one will not have the right, and it does not only apply for the right content, for the float right. Imagine if you don't have it. Yeah? Don't need to imagine, I can show you. Here, does not make any sense to have another line in here since there's no more anything. There's no more list items, there's no more anchor tags, there's no more symbols. It will be you will be able to remove it, of course, you can manage how you want to, but here, in this case, does not make any sense. And with here and with that, we can use the last child pseudo selector. So, in this video, it's everything. Hope you guys learned how to do your navigation bars, and see you soon.